Thank you. I now call Pete Wishart to make an application for leave to propose a debate on a specific and important matter that should have urgent consideration under the terms of Standing Order number 24. The honourable member has 3 minutes in which to make such an application. Mr Wishart.
And I'm very grateful to you, Madam Deputy Speaker. This is my third such attempt to secure a Standing Order 24 debate. So far it's been 0 out of 2, but I'm hoping for better fortune with this application. And I rise, Madam Deputy Speaker, to propose that this House debates a specific and important matter for urgent consideration, namely that the House should debate section 9.5 of the Ministerial Code. Madam Deputy Speaker, the release of the Department for exiting the EU's White Paper last Thursday, the future relationship between the United Kingdom and the European Union, was nothing less than a farce. Chaotic scenes of members of Parliament throwing white papers across this chamber like frisbees did nothing for the reputation of this House or the reputation of the document itself. At the point when the Secretary of State rose to give his statement, neither our office nor the Labour Whip's office had received a copy of his statement. Madam Deputy Speaker, may I refer to section 9.5 of the Ministerial Code, which states: a copy of the text of an oral statement should usually be given to the opposition shortly before it is made. For that purpose, 15 copies of the statement and associated documents should be sent to the Chief Whip's office at least 45 minutes before the statement is to be made. At the same time, a copy of the final text of an oral statement should in all cases be sent in advance to Mr Speaker. Now, I don't know whether Mr Speaker did in fact receive a copy of the final text, but what I do absolutely know is that that same white paper had been given to members of the press at 9 o'clock this morning, compounding the total disrespect to this House. Madam Deputy Speaker, this was an important statement and an even more important document. This House has been waiting 2 years for some kind of negotiating position from Her Majesty's Government. The EU has equally been waiting for those 2 years, and people from right across these aisles have been waiting to hear what this Government was going to propose. As you know, Madam Deputy Speaker, Scotland did not vote for this Brexit. We did not endorse it, and we want nothing whatsoever there to do with it. And here we have the shambling crises occurring right across Whitehall, crises that seem to be developing by the hour. But can I take this opportunity, Madam Deputy Speaker, to thank Mr Speaker for adjourning this chaotic session to ensure that members had at least a few minutes to skim some of the pages of this document before attempting to hold the Secretary of State to account. What the public must have made of these proceedings is anyone's guess, and it's not the first time that the Department of Leaving the European Union have done this. One instance of this may be an accident, but we are starting to see a troubling trend from the Department on exiting the EU and others. This is just about the worst possible example of a breach of the Ministerial Code, and in this matter requires more attention from this House, and I humbly request an emergency debate to get the answers that this House and this country need.
The honourable member has asked leave to propose a debate on what is known as a specific and important matter that should have urgent consideration, namely section 9.5 of the Ministerial Code. I have listened carefully to the application from the honourable member, made in his usual excellent rhetorical manner, and I have to tell him that I'm not persuaded that this matter is proper to be discussed under Standing Order number 24. I thank the honourable gentleman for his usual excellent and entertaining rhetoric. Point of order.